Alright, we'll be starting with future tenses. And one important thing which you need to know between these future tenses and present tenses is in continuous. For example, we use future tense when we talk about something or a situation which will happen in the future. Alright, but when something is really specific, we avoid future continuous tense and we use present continuous tense. Alright, in cases like I will be going to the market. Now, I'm not so sure when I'll be going to the market. Yes or no? I will be going to the market. That is future continuous tense. But if the sentence is like you are specific, you'll be going to the market, we don't use future continuous. We use present continuous. For example, like I am going to the market tomorrow. You're going to the market for sure. Okay, it's 100% certain. Then you use present continuous instead of future continuous. Okay, because it's specific. You're going to the market. You my point or not? Okay, so I'm going to the market at 10 a.m. tomorrow. My train is departing at 6 a.m. tomorrow. See, it's specific. It's going to happen. My flight is due at 7 p.m. Okay, that will be. Alright. So that is the difference which you should know. And if it is specific, use present continuous. Okay. When something is certain or when something is definitely going to happen, then you use present continuous. Make sense? Okay, that is the difference which you should be aware. Okay, to make your English more clear, more specific, which the listeners will be able to understand in a better manner. Okay, all right. So the form. Let's look at simple future. The form. Subject plus will or shall plus first form of the verb plus object. This is the form. Okay, this is the form of future, simple future tense. Okay, please note it down as I explain. Again, be aware of this V1, V2, V3 which I'm using. Okay, I'm talking about the base form of the verb, the past tense, and past participle. Okay, first form of the verb, second form of the verb, third form of the verb. Do, did, done, go, went, gone, cry, got. Okay, alright. It's like incoherent. It's not specific. It's like do, did, done, cry, cried, and no. It's not like that. It's not specific. Okay, there are some, changes every now and then. It's not definite. So, subject plus will or shall plus first form of the verb plus object. Remember, will or shall. It's entirely up to you whether you want to use shall or will. Okay, there is no English or there's no rule which says you have to use will instead of instead of shall or whatever. It's entirely up to you. Okay, alright. So, simple present tense. He goes to school every day. Simple past tense. He went to school yesterday. Second form of the verb. Simple future. He will or shall. First form of the verb. Go when gone. Go to school. Make sense? Subject, will or shall, plus first form of the verb, plus object. So, he will or shall go to school, to the market. Okay, alright. He will go to the market. He will go to the market. He shall go to the market. Remember, first form of the verb, go. Object, market. Subject, he. Clear? Okay. He will go to the market. Change it to negative sentence. He will go to the market. Change it to negative sentence. He will not go to the market. He shall not go to the market. Clear? Okay. Change it to interrogative sentence. Interrogative. Change it to interrogative sentence. Will he go to the market? Okay. That is the interrogative sentence. Alright. Now let's go to future continuous. Subject plus will be, shall be, plus verb in ing plus object. Okay. This is the form, the simple form. I will be going to the market. I shall be going, remember, verb in ing, right? Go, going. So we add ing. In every continuous, there will be verb in ing. Or there is a verb in ing, means continuous. Ing basically continuous. Okay, alright. So subject plus will be, shall be, plus verb in ing. This is the form. If you see will be plus verb in ing or shall be plus verb in ing, then automatically it is future continuous tense. Make sense? Got it? So if you see anything like this in a sentence, and if the question tells you to figure out the sentence, then you write like this. Or you just look out for the right form of the tenses, and then you'll be able to easily identify it. And in some sentences in your exam, you'll be asked to read the sentence and then change it to future continuous tense or present continuous tense. Alright, so then what will you do? You remember the form. For example, this is in future continuous tense, right? This is in future continuous tense. And in your exam, you might get a question to change it to present continuous. or present perfect continuous. So how will you change this? I will be going to the market. If the question tells you to change it to present continuous, very simple example, how will you change it? Huh? Can you remember the form of present continuous? If you don't keep it in your head, there's no point. Okay? These are the simplest rules or forms. But if you don't memorize and keep it in your head, it won't make any sense. Okay, that's why I'm telling you to write it down and learn it. Or maybe at home, if you have the space, just write it down and paste it on the wall. That way, whenever you just come around, you can say it. You get the point or not? That's a very easy way of remembering certain forms or formulas. So, if, for example, if I were to look at it, and this is the question, and the question is telling me to change it to present continuous tense. Now I'm looking at the form, present continuous. Subject plus is or are plus verb and ing. That is the form for present continuous. So he is going to the market. They are going to the market. Make sense? That's how it is. It's in my head, and that should be the same with you. Okay, just keep it in your head, because this is something which you will be using all your professional life whenever you speak English. Clear? Okay, so future continuous. They will be or shall be going to the market. Make sense? So shall be, will be, verb in ing plus object. They will be going to the market. They shall be going to the market. He shall be, he will be, it shall be. The verb remains the same. Okay. So this is it. And like I told you earlier, one important point which you should always remember is, if it is specific, use present continuous instead of future continuous. Okay, because why? Present continuous is stronger than future continuous. Do you get my point? For example, like, please don't talk, please don't talk. If a teacher comes inside the class and say, oh, everyone is talking, please don't talk, please don't talk. Will anyone listen? Please do not talk. There's a big difference, yes or no? Right. So, present continuous is more like that loud voice, not that shrill, about to die voice, no. Okay. So they will be going to the market. He shall be going to the market. Change it to negative sentence. Negative sentence. Learn how to speak English. Speak out. You're learning English here. Change it to negative. I'm going to the market. I will be going to the market. Let's say I know go to market. Change it to negative. Huh? You don't want to speak. You know what you don't want to speak. Guess what? Why do you make my job so easy? I will not be going to the market. They will not be going to the market. They shall not be going to the market. Okay. Change it to interrogative. Interrogative. Remember, in future continuous, be. Every future continuous will be, shall be. Don't forget this. Okay? It will be there by any means. Now change it to interrogative. Will they be going to the market? Will he be going to the market? Clear? Okay. Not he will be going to the market? No. Please avoid that. Okay? Avoid it at all costs. I'm also influenced in some ways. That is, he will be going to the market. That is a statement, a declaration, full stop. Alright, so use will he be going to the market? English is not about the tune. It's about proper rules. For example, a robot. Will he be going to the market? Same flat voice, right? But we know it is a question. Yes or no? Likewise. English is all about that. Okay. Will he be going to the market? So that is the form. Okay, alright. Sentence example. Future perfect. Future perfect. Subject plus. Again, will have or shall have plus verb, third form of the verb plus object. This is future perfect tense. The form. Okay. Now let's make it into a sentence. I will have or shall have, third form of the verb, go and gone. Gone, object to market. Make sense? So this is the form. I will have gone to the market. I shall have gone to the market. Will sounds more specific, so we'll just use will. I will have gone to the market. They will have gone. He will have gone. She will have gone. He and she will have gone. Okay. I will have drunk a glass of water, not drank. Okay. I will have drank, or I will have drunk. Drank sounds better, rational, but that is not correct. I will have drunk. Okay, alright. Because drink, drank, drunk. Not drink, drank, drank. No. Okay, drink, drank, drunk. So I will have gone to the market. I, subject, will have, again, it will be there for sure. Okay, will have, shall have, third form of the verb, gone to market, object. Very simple, yes or no? Right. So I will have gone to the market. Change it to negative sentence. Convert it into a negative sentence. I will not have gone to the market. Right? See. Now you're getting confidence. Yes or no? Speaking now. Right? So it's more about that. There has to be some sort of development. There has to be some sort of confidence as I speak and as I listen. That way it works better. So I will not have gone to the market. He will not have gone to the market. Remember, after will or shall, it will always be followed by have, not has. Okay, there can never be has. Be it singular or plural. Be it the subject be plural or singular. Okay. He will not have gone to the market. Will have, not has. Okay, in future perfect or in future tense, basically everywhere. Okay, will, after will it will always be followed by have. Okay, alright. So I will have gone to the market. I will not have gone to the market. Now, interrogative. Change it to interrogative. Will he have gone to the market? Okay, alright. If we were to change it, or if we are to change it, will he have gone to the market? Not has. Okay. Will he have gone to the market if I were at home? Will he have done his homework had I told him to do it? Alright, okay. Clear? It's easy, right? It's very easy. Now future perfect continuous. Swallowing a chocolate. Future perfect continuous. Subject plus will have been or shall have been plus verb in ing plus object. This is the form. Okay. So will have been, shall have been plus verb in ing. Remember, there will be in any cases. Okay, by any means it will be there. And if you see will have been plus verb in ing, then automatically you can know that it is future perfect continuous. Clear? Okay. In any sentence, if you see will have been plus the verb in continuous or in ing or continuous basically, then it is future perfect continuous. Got it? Okay, so how do we change it, or how do we form a sentence using this? Mary will have been or shall have been. Mary will have been, Mary shall have been. Use will instead of shall. Okay, but remember there is no rule which says you should avoid shall at all costs. No, but we are more inclined to using will, right? So in this case, you can use will, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you cannot use shall. No, it's not like that. Okay, alright. Whatever way you write it, if it is will or shall, you're going to get marks by any means. Okay, so Mary will have been plus verb in ing, yes or no? So in continuous, the verb should be in continuous. So Mary will have been studying. Mary will have been singing. Mary will have been crying. Okay. The verb should be in continuous. That is ing. Mary will have been studying at home. Okay, alright. So Mary will have been studying at home. If we are to change it into negative, Mary will not have been studying. So the negative will come in between. Between will and have. Alright. Okay, now Mary not will have been studying. Mary will not have been studying. Okay, alright. Interrogative. Interrogative. How do we change it to interrogative? Will Mary have been studying? Right. When. Always start when. Okay, then your sentence becomes an interrogative sentence. Okay. So likewise, you will be, or you can speak English which is fluent and which is acceptable. Okay, alright. Now, whatever we speak doesn't really matter because we're not native English speakers. But if you go out or if you speak in front of the congregation, remember you want to speak good English. Yes or no? Right. So we have to be very specific about all this. Okay, people get nervous, even good speakers. So some, what they do, some good speakers, some people I know, they'll write down their speeches and they'll send it to me. Please edit it if there are any grammatical mistakes. Edit it, send it to them. They speak so well. Don't be in that lane or don't be in that category. Be confident about yourself. Okay, alright. So this is it. Future, simple future tense, future continuous tense, future perfect tense, future perfect continuous tense. This is it. Okay. In your exam, you will get a sentence. Combine the sentence and change this sentence into future perfect continuous or present continuous. Okay, 1 mark. Definitely, you will get 1 mark to combine the sentence and change the sentence into specific tense. Okay, that is certain, 100%. So, in order to miss out, memorize all these forms. Okay, and the best thing for you to learn is maybe with a marker or if you have a printer, print it out, paste it on the wall. All these forms. You will not forget. Okay. Remember, it's not easy now to study. You get my point or not? Right. As a teacher also, I know how students are. It's you who has to create that vibe to study. You get my point or not? In your room, just paste it everywhere. All those, answers and stuff like that. So whenever you enter, you're just looking at it every now and then. Yes or no? Right. You're sleeping, you may paste it up there also. Just see it. Turn to the left, to the right, you're seeing it. Yes or no? It helps. Small ways. Do you get my point? One of my friends went to extreme measure when I was a student in when I was a student in Delhi University. And what did he write? He wrote his name. For example, if his name is Aditya. And then what did he write? In his board. Aditya, study or just die. He wrote with a mark. Study or just die. Just die. folded, and then it somehow helped him. Different ways, yes or no? So these are the forms. Okay, and when you speak, present continuous, interrogative. Are you coming to school? Are you coming to school? That is interrogative. Interrogative, present continuous. You are coming to school? Question mark. We get most of the time like that. Right? That is not correct. Don't be in that category. If someone sends you that kind of sentence, tell that person, reply, is this a statement, a declaration, or a question? Because I'm not sure about your sentence. Alright. Are you going to the market? You are going to the market? No. Okay. Any doubts? With this, we're going to wrap up future tenses and everything basically. If you have any questions, you can ask me. Tomorrow, bring your textbook. We're going to look at some exercises. Okay, alright. The bigger one, not the small one. We will look at some exercises. And when you go home tonight, try to recollect some of the forms which I have explained in the class. For simple present tense, I've made a separate video at home and I've uploaded it. If you're not so sure, you can have a look at it. Or you can also look for the chart. You will also find the notes from here. Okay. English nbc.blogspot.com. This is also my blog. You can check the notes here. Okay. Or you can also get all the forms from here. Okay. English nbc.blogspot.com. Okay. You'll get some other notes also, and you'll get this also. Okay, tenses, all the forms in tenses. Clear? Okay, but if you're going here and trying to look it up, you avoid future perfect for now. So this is it. Okay. Alright, if you can't understand by looking at it, you can also go and watch my videos. It's out there. Okay, alright. Just type it on YouTube, just English lessons with Choang. If you type that, my name will automatically come out there and you'll find all the notes pertaining to English as well as alternative English. Okay, alright, you can check it out. And again, what I want to reiterate is note making. Note making that video is something which I would like to let everyone watch it, because I find all the points there. And if you follow exactly that, I can guarantee you will get at least 6 or 7 marks. Guaranteed. Out of 8 marks. Okay. And remember, note making is so easy. When we look at it, it's all numbers and alignment, yes or no? But remember, we'll be checking. Okay. And when we check it, what we see is the proper title and proper alignment of numbers. If you do that, you're going to get marks by any means. You see? Yes or no? Okay. Do not avoid it. Alright. Okay. And so that is it for tenses. And we'll look at the questions, exercises tomorrow. Okay, alright.